Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you these stencils should be linked down underneath this video. So let me know if it's working or not. I just want to ensure that everybody can access the stencils to print out. And then after you cut these guys out of this paper, you're going to transfer it and trace it onto cardstock paper. Or just anything hard, slightly harder than regular paper. And you should have like 4 pieces. You should have the face, like this, popsicle stick, and then Oogie's Boogie's popsicle base. This one's going to be black. This one's going to be like in a beige, I believe. And this one's going to be green. I'm just experimenting. The strip one, I put it somewhere here. But just remember 4 pieces. When you look into the stencils, you'll see what I mean. Just make sure ahead of time that you have these pre-cut so you can continue on with the rest of the steps. I will show you kind of how, in this video, how I kind of cut these out on cardstock. I just use an X-acto knife, but I'm just going to put that in a video just for the heck of it. If you guys want to see how that is, you can skip through that if you want. But you're going to need, forgot, cutting mat? Yeah, cutting mat, sorry. So this little guy I got from the Dollar Tree. It's pretty cheap. You don't have to worry about that. And then your handy dandy glue gun, hot glue gun preferably, or just foam glue if you want. I prefer hot glue gun. It's just faster for me. And then an X-acto knife. Make sure you don't cut yourself, because I already did with this video, especially cutting out the Oogie Boogie face. You'll see that in a little bit. Just make sure you have black sparkly foam, like a neon green glitter. This is not my neon green glitter. I don't know where I placed it, but I'm just trying to give you an example, like the neon green you need for Oogie Boogie. And then also, let me see what other color. Oh yeah, you need, right here, here you go, like a biege color. Or any other color you think that you have that's closer to a popsicle stick color. And that should be pretty much it. And I'm going to show you the steps throughout the video. So I hope you enjoy this video. Now let's go on to the next step. So I'm just going to cut off the inside of these guys. So this is our stencil. I'm just going to cut out the eyes and the mouth. Let's see how I can do this, because it's been a while since I've used an X-acto knife. Not going off on a good start already. Crap. Okay, I almost cut myself, so be careful guys. I'm already bleeding a little. It's been a while since I've replaced this blade, so putting a new one. I forgot how sharp these suckers are, so just be careful. Oh man, I'm bleeding. Okay, I gotta get a band-aid, guys. I'm bleeding. You guys could probably use scissors, but I feel like X-acto knives are more precise. Just be careful, please. I don't have a band-aid, so I'm just gonna bleed. So as you can see, like 3 parts here. We got the face. This is going to be green. This is going to be the black backing. I'm hoping the eyes could be like sparkly black. Hopefully that vision comes out properly. And then this is going to be the stick. I wasn't sure how I was going to do the gooey, like dripping look that I wanted to do initially. I'll try to figure it out. There has to be a way for me to kind of figure that out. We'll see how this goes. Alright guys, so what I forgot to mention is I want to make sure that you guys, when you cut out your stencils, that you label it correctly. So you see how like I have this for the black base, and then this one's labeled here with brown And then this one's labeled green. Reason being is so I can keep track of like which way I'm gonna stencil this out. And it's gonna be very important, especially when it comes to trying to, because in this case, this is just, it's a trick I learned, especially since if you draw your own stuff, it's never gonna look perfect, or it's never gonna, the lines are never gonna be completely perfect. So if you were to do it reverse way, it will probably end up not correctly matching or correctly lining up properly. So I always just suggest, especially with my stencils, just cut it. Make sure you properly label each stencil. So when it comes to this step that I'm going to show you what to do, just to ensure that it lines up correctly. All right, so you see how I have this labeled green? This is the right side I want it to be, right? So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to keep an eye exactly on my little label here. So I'm going to bring out my sparkly green foam, and I'm going to flip it. And I want to make sure it lines up properly with the base, with the right side. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to make sure this is facing this way. And so when I trace it, it should come out flipped over correctly, with the right side being exactly lining up to this base. That's the very important part that you got to remember. Try not to flip it the wrong way, or else you're gonna have to start all over again. All right, I'm gonna grab my pen, and I'm gonna make sure I like put enough pressure for it to like leave an indent while also leaving the traces of ink for me, so I can know exactly where I'm gonna cut. You understand? All right, so I have this flipped properly with the label on the other side, and I'm just gonna grab my pen. Let's see if these scissors is possible just to cut from the back right here, because I don't want to use an X-acto knife again. Maybe I should experiment and see if it works with an X-acto knife better. Alright, so here's my X-acto knife. I cut a little already. I actually like how it looks. Looks pretty decent. Alright, so let's see if I can get it to work the way I need it to work here. So now what I'm going to do is get the sparkly black. Like I said, and make sure you face it the proper way. You're going to flip the black sparkly foam, and then you're going to make sure to flip this way. Not with the one with the label. This one. I'm cutting it this way, but it's because I cut better when I pull it all away from this whole rest of this one. Just makes it easier on me. So good. That's looking cute. I'm liking it. Alright, I'm not sure what I want the stick color to be. I have like different colors. I think I might just try this one first. This is like a beigey. I think it's like a beige color. Let's see how this goes. Alright guys, same idea. Make sure you have this little guy right here. Just flip it, all right? Just flip it. Oh my god, this pen is running out of ink. Okay, let's see how that turns out. Let's see how that looks. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, that can work. I think this one can work. Makes like a really cute outline. Yeah, I think this will be a perfect color. I don't think I need the browns. I think the browns might be a little too brown, I think. I think this is more of like a popsicle color. It's like a beige, off beige color. Alright guys, I have my puff paint here, and I'm just gonna go around the lines right here on the eyes and the mouth. I'm just gonna make stitches, I think. You know, that one's so confusing. Maybe I should glue this base first. You know what? Maybe I should glue the base first so I can have a better idea. Okay, let me just stop for a second. Alright guys, so I have my hot glue gun ready, I think. Just trying to get this stuff out. Alright guys, just make sure to align all your pieces together the way you want it to be. I think mine's... Let me see, I'm just gonna wiggle it a little. Gotta make sure the popsicle stick has a little outline. Ah, there we go. Good. Okay. Just make sure you hold it down. Grab this edge one at a time. Put the hot glue gun. Push it down as much as you can. Unfortunately, this is my crappy glue gun. So I don't know how much glue gun I'm going to get out of this until I get my other glue gun back. guy together. Now what I'm going to do is just grab my puff paint, and then I'm going to just start adding details and hope for the best that this doesn't ruin anything. Wish me luck. From the eyes, I think it kind of gives a little more personality. I just wish my stitches were a little thinner, but my puff paint isn't really cooperating right now. But I still think it looks cute, so hopefully I can get this puff paint to work the way I need it to work. Okay, let's see if I can make the little stitches here. I think he'll look so cute if we have some stitching around here. Just practice, guys, as much as you can, because right now I'm having such a hard time. It's been a while. Let's see if I can get the stitches on. Kind of wish I could just use like a sewing needle. Let's see, this went too bad. Alright guys, you can do it however you want. This is just a little experimentation. I'm still learning too, but I'm enjoying this one. It's pretty calm. It's a calm habit to have. Okay guys, I'm just basically just gonna freehand this with white puff paint. Hopefully this works out the way I want it, and that I don't mess it up. I think it might be better if it goes from the corner, maybe. All right, let's see how this goes. Please, 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 please. Okay guys, don't be like me. Maybe pre-trace this before you start this. I'm regretting everything now. All my decisions. Okay. Let's see. Maybe. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Okay, maybe not too bad. Okay. I'm just gonna see how I do this. Maybe I should extend it out a little more. Oh no, that was really bad. Okay. There we go. Okay, doesn't matter. I don't want it to go down the black. There we go. Whew. Okay, saved. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can just freehand this a little. Make it curve. Okay, not too bad. I might need to curve it again. Curve. Okay, not too bad. I feel like it should extend further, maybe, hopefully. Or maybe I should just leave it be. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Kind of scared to keep going. I feel like I should just stop while I'm ahead. Alright, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think that's horrible, but I like the idea. I just think if I keep going, I might mess it up, or just not very good at freehanding. But I mean, I like the look. I like that it doesn't look so naked anymore. It looks like it has something now, and a little more. It's all in the details, guys. It always is in the details. I'm liking that look though. Okay, guys, I added another little web. I extended it a little longer, and I'm liking how this looks better. So I'm gonna add another curve. So it should be like 4 curves in total. Let's see if that works. And if you want, just try to do this with a pencil first, not like what I'm doing right now, because I'm just guessing. Don't be like me. Okay, no, I love that. That looks good. I love it. Okay, more personality. Like I said, gotta love that spider web on there. Yes. So I messed up. I forgot to video record the strip. I don't know what's with me in this video with that strip. It's hard to explain. Let me just pull this out. This is gonna be for like a future video. So what I basically did, I just held it down like this. You see the little strip back here? So you're gonna cut up that little stencil of that strip and put it on cardstock, etc., etc. Trace it onto foam and cut it up. I just forgot to show how glue gun it to a headband. So basically I just like placed it right on top, held it down, peeled, hot glue gun to the side, and then peeled and hot glue into the side little by little. And then it just kind of slides in and out. You can make it more permanent by just hot glue gunning it down onto the headband, which I didn't want to do because I want to be able to interchange my headbands like that. This is going to be in the future video, so I'm just letting you see that little guy's an example. Here's the Oogie Boogie. The reason why I didn't want to show you Oogie Boogie anymore because I had used another stencil for Zero from another creator. I just thought he was just cute to add on to Oogie Boogie. I guess I can write down the name of the creator for this little stencil. She's like a felt maker or felt plushy sewer maker who sells these really cute stencils on Etsy, and I just loved her little Oogie Boogie, and I thought it would be cute to place with the rest of my Oogie Boogie. So this is why I'm not going to share this guy, because it's not my stencil, and I want to be very respectful towards all original creators. I don't want to, it's hard to be an original creator, original ideas, and they put a lot of work into their stuff as much as I do, and I want to respect that. Give respect, get respect, right? So I'm just trying to make sure I give credit where credit's due. But this is why I didn't want to show Oogie Boogie initially, but this is my only Oogie Boogie popsicle, and I had already attached this for Disneyland for my girls. So anyways, this is how it popped out. If you want to do it this way, perfect. If you want to support another creator, I'll link I don't know if I'm allowed to link her listing, but I'll link her info or her Instagram name so you can find her as well, so you can get this stencil for this. But imagine this is not here for now just because the purpose of this video. And yeah, so just a little black strip back here, right? Just make sure that black strip you have on the stencils, you cut it out, and you just hot glue gun it while you have the headband in there. Just lift it up, glue gun, lift it up, and glue gun, right? I wish I had a better video. Well, no, actually I do. Sorry, I do have a better video of it with my Beetlejuice headband. If you want to look into my YouTube channel a bit more, you can find how I glue gun the headband into it. But anyways, I messed up on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm still learning how to create. I've never been much of a YouTube creator or spokesperson. I guess it's not my thing. I don't like being in the spotlight. So just spirit fingers here for now. I just don't like being in the spotlight. But in order for me to create, I gotta get out there. I gotta be confident. Anyways, if you love my videos, please subscribe. It would be really awesome. Hope you enjoy this video and hope you guys make your own Oogie Boogie popsicle. And hey, if you want to get 02 from the other creator, I forgot her name, but I'll link it down, or I'll just write it down later. She's awesome. I love her. It's always good to support creators, in my opinion. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you come back again. Thank you.